computer. Grand. So Michael,
Right.
we were up until but we didn't. We were staying in Katrina's. We hung out with Dad. We didn't get to see Mary. We didn't get to see yourselves or anybody. But at least we got up just in time. So this bloody Delta.
Yeah.
But anyway, do you know what we found when it was up there? You like this? I was telling Dad there. It's a bit eccentric, but there you go. It was a bit weird. Back at John Connaghan's wake, right?
Yeah.
I had a dictaphone and I just recorded about half an hour of people chatting.
Good heavens.
And so that's 1994, I think. So Dad had a dictaphone tape there, or a player there, and was able to play it back and record it on the computer. So we're just, there's a bit of me talking BS about something and Dad talking about Killybegs, but then there's you chatting and Dad chatting about to various people are about Uncle John Connaghan, sorry, and about so that's what we wanted to go through to see if we could understand who if we could figure out who we were talking to. Now, it's digitized and I'll be able to play it here. It's not going to sound great, but I can definitely make it out.
It's a lot better than the original.
Huh?
It's a lot better than the original. You took out a lot of the background sound.
Yeah, so I have this software for cleaning things up. So, Michael, that's what we're going to go through. But also, yesterday, do you know what I found? If you look at Ancestry, you might find this interesting too. Let me bring up Ancestry here. Why is that? Oh, wrong browser. Let me get this going and then I'll share my screen. Hang on there 1 second.
Talking about Ancestry, there's a special offer on Ancestry.com for DNA tests, but I don't think you can get it.
I thought you got a DNA test, huh?
I know. I was thinking of giving one to Philomena or Bridie.
Oh, geez, yeah, get a porter on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Now, check this out. But yeah, that's absolutely, Dad, I think so. That'd be great. Now, look at this, Michael. Look what I've found there.
Oh.
Now, here, let me zoom in so you can see what's going on. Because I know this is not easy to see. John Connaghan, check this out. Over here. You can see what's going on. Look. So, Anne Kilday, I found her death cert.
God.
So she actually died in St. Connell's in 1919.
That's right. Yeah.
Only about a year after Michael. And let me just show you this now. So I have the media. I took a wee snapshot of it. So you have a wee look. Death. Here we go. If I click on that, there's the media. Oh, hang on. No, the media is probably up here somewhere. There. Gallery. Yeah, so here's the first thing I want to show you. There's a death cert. So that's a copy out of the Southern Civic Records. So March 15th, 1999, Annie Connaghan from Straboi Glanties, female, married, 46, housekeeper, influenza, 8 days. She was sick with it for 8 days.
My God.
Maggie Friel seems to be the nurse because she's there for everybody that's dying in St. Connell's.
All right.
Yeah, and 18th of March. So the certificate, the record was written on the 18th of March, and then that was that, right? So that's her now. So remember, we just were kind of wondering when she died.
Yeah.
Well, that's it.
But that influenza, that was the
Spanish flu.
And then I also found Michael's death cert. So he died in the Glenties workhouse.
Glenties, that's right.
Yeah, so I have that. And he died exactly a year before, about 18th of March, 1918, about that. It's written. And then one other thing I found, I think you might find this interesting. Here's their marriage cert, or the record of their marriage, no? And it's interesting.
That's right. Not Annie Boyle. That's the wrong one.
Sorry, wrong one. Sorry. That was that's the wrong. It was meant to delete that one. Yeah, that's the wrong one.
Wait a minute, that's interesting. Who was the Michael Connaghan that married Annie Boyle? And Michael Connaghan from Dromalaw?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I mixed this up. I was meant to delete this record. I mean, I did delete this record and it's kept it. Fake it. Sorry, I need to delete that. Sorry about this.
right. Farmer.
But you're right. I wanted to talk to you about this. This is your man from Drimola. And look, see this place? Minalagan. Or
Mina Larrigan, is it?
yeah.
Yeah.
And the guy in the wake talks about Minalagan.
Right. I know where it is, up the back road here.
Ah, that makes sense. So there's a guy on the wake on the dictaphone, I think mentions Minalagan, but we'll talk about it in a minute. But yeah, sorry, Dad. I realized I made this mistake and I deleted it and I didn't delete it because I actually
Put it into your shoebox. Put it into your shoebox and keep it there.
but I don't know how to
Oh yeah, okay.
no, wait a minute. I need
Yeah.
to first of all get rid of this or it'll confuse people. Let me just there's the delete button. There we go. And wait a minute, I need to find the right one, which I have here on my desktop. 1 second, it won't take me 2 minutes to find it. He says famous last words. This looks like it here. Wait a minute. Yeah, you like this. Check this right. Yeah, this one's right. Jesus. Good job we did this to catch this mistake. Right, now we'll upload a media, right? And this is gonna be this one. Click right here to upload, and it's one of these. I think it's this one. Yeah. No, I'll just write marriage record, I suppose. So a certificate as such. Done. So it's saved. I think that's the mistake I made last time. Now, if we look at this one. Now, check that one out.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
And the thing,
Grandparents.
yeah, what I like is he was called Mick. Mick. Connaghan.
Mick Connaghan.
Yeah, that's news, isn't it?
God, yeah.
That's funny. You're often called Mick, so maybe that's what your mother.
Oh, yeah.
Aren't you? Do people call you Mick?
Oh, yeah. But a lot of Michaels are shortened to Mick anyway, you know.
I know, but I mean, anyway. But it's
Yeah.
interesting to know that, like, he committed to Mick. It's written down here in his marriage.
Yeah.
And look at this here. Look at this. Annie Kildae's father was Cundy Kildare, and there's John Connaghan. They're both deceased.
Mhm.
And what else can I say? And yeah, in the presence, look at the witnesses: Edward
Oh,
Kildare and Mary
the
Kildare.
Neds. They were the Neds.
But
Mary Ned.
yeah, they were obviously siblings of Annie, right? Probably.
No, but you see, there was an Edward. Remember Edward in South Africa?
Right.
He'd be a brother of
Oh,
Annie's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So anyway, this was 1906. This is in Glenties, right? So look, Edward, Mary, and Annie, right? So if I go back now to the tree, let's go back to the tree, make it nice and simple. Just there's Annie, and she has a brother, Edward, and a sister, Mary. So is that the same? Is that you would think that might be them?
Yeah, that's quite possible.
And that Edward Kildare is this Edward Kildare. Do you know this one?
The South African Edward.
I'll just click on it. Yeah, he died in South Africa. Yeah.
Well, what age was he? What age was he in 1906?
He would have been 39. So you're saying it could be another Kildare? It could be see, how do I get back? Wait, let me see this. It's gonna work. Okay. Oh geez, we're way back now. Okay, up here. A cousin would be, if we go over here, the cousins would be God, our cousins would be way back, be somewhere. Where would that come from? From here?
See, there was a Edward Kildare, Edward Ned, as we called him, you know, and a sister, Mary Kildare. They lived there where John Rorty's house is now.
Well, we don't. Would that not be them?
That's Edward Kildare there.
Yeah, that's Edward
No.
Mary. Yeah.
No.
Okay. No, there's an Edward Kildare. And there's a Mary Kildare. And they are.
They're
Yeah,
brothers.
there's millions of them. So hang on. All these Kildares, Anne Kildare, right? Your grandmother. Was she from the Rorty's house? From across?
No.
Where was she from?
She was from up behind Michael's.
Oh, aye, of course. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Well, okay. Would it not be obvious that you'd get your brother and sister maybe to
Yeah, it would be all right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, probably
definitely.
was. Yeah, yeah.
that'd
Yeah.
be more reasonable. But now the Kilday's you're talking about, another Edward Kildare is probably one of
Oh,
these.
yeah, yeah.
So
No, they wouldn't be in there at all now.
they wouldn't be in there at all, grand.
Yeah.
So maybe that marriage cert other one that I mistakenly brought up there. Oh no, that was Connaghan. Sorry. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, look, we won't.
Oh, wait a minute. Do you know who that would be, Michael? Would it be Vera's grandfather?
Yeah, she was Mary Connaghan, yeah.
Yeah.
They were Connaghans. Maybe they lived there and she married into the Rortys.
Man.
They'd be up in Drumaloff then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyhow, that's
all right.
We'll sort that out. Anyhow, we've discovered the death certs and everything for
right. So
grandmother.
Yeah. So what I
Which I
want to
didn't
help
have.
with now is these is this audio. So let me get this audio going for you from the tape. The first thing is now it's going to sound kind of a bad, but look, it'll work. See, the first thing is side A. Which one I want to do? This one here, right? So I cut out any of the small talk from me talking bullshit to somebody or Dad. I cut out yourself and myself talking about the fish factory or whatever it is, right?
Right. Yeah.
This is family, more family tree stuff. So we need to figure out who this is and what are they talking about. Now here, remember, Mike, both of you, I had to adjust the pitch of the speed so their voices could sound a wee bit lower or a wee bit higher than they should. I can't.
Okay.
I think it's right because I sound right and you sound right, Michael, when you talk, and Dad sounds right. But the tape slows down in places, so it's a bit wonky. But anyway, so let me hear it is now. Let's see what you hear it. You tell me, can you hear it? Are you ready?
1, 2, 3.
That's just noise. Wait for that.
No. Nothing yet.
Come on.
Few bits and boil in there.
Vincent Boyle, she wasn't Hugh Vincent Boyle first husband.
He must be the
Go
first
on,
one.
go on. Yeah. So that means that Cassie Cullen must have been a sister of John's father. Would it be? Should be that.
He must have been.
That should have to be, otherwise that's it.
What first cousin?
She Boyle is inside?
No, down in Dewey.
Hugh Vincent Boyle.
I don't know.
He's dead.
Well, let's stop for a minute. Hugh Vincent Boyle down in Dewey. Do you know who that is?
Yeah.
Cousin of John's, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. No.
His mother was a Connaghan.
All right. That's what we're talking about. Right. Now, I'm going to share the screen. Right. This is the tool I'm using. Right. Just in case you're interested in it. We're going to stop a wee minute. Right. But I just realized there's something we can do here. I need to select all. And I go to denoise up here. And it's got dialogue and voice. We click repair. No, repair assistant, right? Let's see what this sounds like now, right? Hang on, yeah, this one's good. I remember. This one is. Hang on, declip, dialogue isolate, voice denoise. Yeah, this one here will do. Right, we'll see how this works. Can you see what's going on? Can you see the software? Yeah.
Running voice denoise.
Yeah. So this does help a bit. So we'll try it now. I think it levels up the voices a bit too. Right. Let's see what this sounds like now this time. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
This is like air crash investigation.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah. Here we go.
One Hugh Boyle, Hugh Vincent Boyle and that.
Hugh Vincent Boyle, he wasn't Hugh Vincent Boyle first husband.
He must have been first husband.
Yeah. So that means that Cassie Cullen must have been a sister of John's father. Would it be?
Should be that.
Samantha John.
That's right.
It must have been.
That should have to be, otherwise, that's it.
We're first cousin.
Hugh Boyle, is sorry?
No, down in Dewey.
Hugh Vincent Boyle.
I don't know.
He's dead.
He's dead.
Oh, he's dead for a number of years.
Who's that, Mike?
Well, the Hanlon.
Hugh Vincent. I remember Connaghan talking about he was his first cousin died and he missed the wake or something. No, he was at the wake. Hugh Vincent Boyle.
And I remember Hugh. And I knew where he lived even. I was in his house.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what are you, you're asking who's talking?
Who's
There's
talking?
you there, Dad, obviously, and there's Michael. And there's this guy. Could he right? So we're gonna hear a bit more from him now. His voice, you heard there the tape fluttered badly, you went very low and went high again. But I think it's pretty good from here on out. Here we go.
The Hanlons, well, one of Hugh's daughters is married to Dennis Hanlon.
One of Hugh's daughters is married to Dennis Hanlon.
All right. Okay.
Can you hear that voice? All right, that's
Yeah.
that sounds right. It sounds the right pitch, that voice now.
But then Dennis Hanlon's mother, Dennis Hanlon's mother was, wait a minute. Dennis Hanlon's mother, what did she get to the boys to the, wait a minute, Dennis Hanlon's mother, wait a minute now. You know that, no, Mannix and that, no. What did it bring to the Hanlons? Wait a minute, all right, wait a minute. Mannix Boyle's father was married to Annie Hanlon's sister.
Mannix Boyle's father was married to
yeah.
Annie Hanlon's sister.
Yeah.
So there's a bit of information.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Then do.
Down Dewey.
Mannix Boyle's father. Right. Mannix Boyle's father. Mannix Boyle. No, Danny. Mannix Boyle's father. He was Jimmy. Was he Jimmy? Was he? He used to go around with a pack one time and sell things.
He used to go around with a pack one time and sell things. And Michael, you're saying that's right. You seem to know him.
Mannix Boyle's father, he lived originally in that. You see the house beside Pedro's place.
Yeah.
That's what the house on the left hand side beside Pedro's place was where originally the Boyles lived. And then first they were renting it, I think, and then they were thrown out, and they, as far as I know, and they moved down to a wee house down at the brook. As you go up to Lough Crillon, there was a wee ruins of a wee house on the left hand side there, and that's where they were reared.
No way.
And I think you're right that Mannix Boyle's father was that was a wee shop in Glanties. I think he was wheeling and dealing all right and something like that. All right. So going around with a pack would make sense.
Yeah, Michael, are you still there?
Yeah, but I just can't remember that now, you know.
Well, good job. I recorded you back in 1994 then.
But Michael, do you recognize the boys that are talking there, a fellow that's talking?
No, I don't, you know. It's not one of the Brestons from Kerr Point, no.
It sounds Letcher, all right, you know.
Here,
He
we'll play a bit more. He might say a bit more. Here you go.
Oh, they got on well, that family. They lived in a wee house out the plains with a wee.
You know what happened to Hughes first?
They got on well.
There was a wee one room. That's where they lived.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Is that the ruin of
They go in there,
Just before
Just tiny.
Yeah, tiny, yeah.
I don't know how they got, but the boys got on. It's full of brains, those boys. It's full of brains.
So,
And every one of them, but there's now, yeah, what do you call him now? Own son, Eugene, what, no, there's John Lifford there. Eugene.
Do you know what you're talking about there? Owen son
Yep.
Eugene, down Lifford. Who's that?
That was Danny Boyle. He was brother of Mannix's. He worked in. Or wait a minute now. There was 2 Eugenes.
That Eugene, he lived, I knew him. I don't think he was a brother of Mannix.
No, he lived up to Glen.
He lived up to Glen. Remember, he had a daughter, she died from
That's
something
right.
or other.
Would he have been the fellow that worked in Lifford?
Yeah.
Because
Eugene
the other Danny Mannix's brother, he worked in Stranraer.
Danny Boyle. I remember Danny as well.
Station, yeah.
No, Eugene worked in Lifford at the council.
Yeah, okay, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
So this guy is talking knows these people. Why would
Well.
he know? Well, sorry, he knows all of them. Why would he know? So is he from Glenties or is he from Dewey or what would you?
He sounds Letcher.
Right, so he could be Car Point. Okay, let's hear a bit more.
Eugene started in Lifford as a storeman, getting out stuff. Yeah. And he ended up on the top of Connaghan.
I was here,
Full of the same crowd down the valley there too, not the same thing. The Joe's family.
I don't know.
Oh, they're principal.
Very good.
Very good.
so they're all related.
Yeah, no, definitely. Man, they're all right. No, I'm not. That's a different breed than we're just talking about a different.
All right, yeah.
Oh no, they're different.
All right.
Oh, no, they're different. Right. I don't know. Yeah,
Man. Yeah, no. I shaved it off there.
Right, that's me talking bullshit to somebody else. We were going to fast forward. I think I cut it now in a minute. So I think that's the last that guy talks.
Right, okay.
But anyway, well, anyway, that's all I have. Let's see what else we got.
Goes back in the cove.
Oh yeah, no, we'll fast forward. I don't think there's much here, but it's can I speed it up? Let me see. Hang on.
One side, yeah. Look. People, yeah.
Don't worry about this. There's nothing. I listened to all this before. Hang on. No. Don't think there's much here.
Oh yeah, I'm on the drill.
Well, then, what would it be? What would it be?
No, boring. Hang on.
Don't feel anything. Feel away.
All right, that no good. Right, no, there was the rest of that isn't that wild interesting. Right, let me bring in another one. Right. So that was a wee bit about the boils, and then what else do we have here? Let's see. Let's save it. No. And then we'll open up another one. And I have the last 5 minutes. What was going on there? Let's see what that was. Let's see. I'll need to repair it. I'm sorry, repair system. Probably pretty good. So yeah, so all we have there is something with the boils, and there's the first cousin of John Connaghan in some way, you're saying. Is that right? So
Yeah.
we need to figure that out at some point. Right, let's do this in a second now. This is the last 5 minutes on that side.
That's fine. Yeah, I know you. You're in there.
We're playing hide and seek. Yeah. We can't
That's not a good thing, right?
Actually, Michael, do you know who's saying I'm playing hide and seek?
Yeah.
To hear that kid said I'm playing hide and
Yeah,
seek?
yeah.
That's Dermot.
Yeah. Oh, good heavens.
Yeah, that's Dermot, because I heard myself earlier in tape. Oh, here's Dermot or wee Dermot or something when he's playing hide and seek.
Oh my God. Well, that's it,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. How old would he have been then? That's 1994. He couldn't have been very old.
94.
Probably about 5 or 6.
God, I forget what year what was it? 88, 9, 90, 1, 2, 3, 6. He'd be 6.
Aye, yeah, there you go. Yeah, yeah, that's about right. See what else is going on.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Oh, that's me talking to Dermot, I think. What else do we hear? Yeah, fast forwards. Less. No. No. Nothing here. No, not much there. I'm just trying to remind myself what's here. No, there's not much there. I think that's me talking to Rosemary. Rosemary coming in. That we don't talk
hear
about.
Rosemary there, right? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No, so okay. There's not much. I just cut out wee bits, so that's not that one interesting. No, side B is a bit more interesting. There's not much family tree stuff, but there's a bit of reminiscing, which is good. Side B, yeah. So it's a whole side here is pretty good. No, I need to repair it a wee bit again. Regenerate previews. Just make it figure it out. Here, 1 second. Let's see what this one's doing. Yeah, yeah. Voice to know clip. Oh, this one might be good. Well, you can't see that preview because it's the start of the tape where it's all junk, but I want to render that one. I know that's a good one when it isolates the voice. Right. This is mostly, I think, yourself, Dad, and Michael chatting, and you're chatting with some guy who I want to identify. See if we can. I don't know where they are in this tape. I think they're somewhere. We'll find it. Well, we'll give this thing 5 minutes, right? Or a few minutes to do its job. While we're doing that, so just the John Connaghan and his cousin and the Boyles over in Core Point. What do we have that in the tree, Dad? Whoever that is.
That's I'm not sure, but Margaret Flannery could tell you about them because she remember telling. I remember saying to me that when that Hugh Vincent's mother or wife came down, was it wife or mother?
Mother
came down to Dewey. She had a tea set with her, a full tea set, which was unheard of. And Margaret says it's still knocking about ledger, she thinks.
Good heavens.
You should ask Margaret Flannery about it sometime.
She also had enough gold to buy out the rest of them.
That's right, yeah.
Where'd you get the gold? What does he work as? Or
well, remember, Michael Connaghan was supposed to have found gold.
Right, but I mean,
he found a hoard of gold.
That's right. Should we have a record of that in the?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You were there for that when we found the. They were telling the stories up in. What's
Sean Van McMenamin's book.
No, this is actually the folklore collection where the stories were collected from school kids. They talk about.
Oh.
Yeah, it's there. We recorded it. Sorry, we did one of our. It must have been just me and you, Dad, was it?
Maybe it was just me and you. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's there on the It's online. Is the it's what do you call the website again? One of the Irish Heritage websites. All the collections of all the stories collected from the schools back in the. What year was that again, Dad?
Before the war, I think.
It was, yeah, 37.
Oh, it had to be, yeah.
Yeah, and but so there's no, that story went down in local folklore.
My gosh.
Yeah. Oh, I'll dig that up for you. Sorry, we have 3 minutes left here. Jesus, better do a good job. But okay, so we need to talk then to Flannery's then to get the
yeah, Margaret would be able to fill in a wee bit of background information on it. All right,
Who else would have information on it?
Not too many.
And why would she have information on what's her relationship?
Because she was from she was one of the canons from Lesser McWard, and they had the post office. So they would know a lot of what was going on.
Oh, so
I suppose Brian Cannon. See, Brian Cannon would have been collecting a lot of information like that, you know.
That's right. And then, of course, remember our Beatrice, Aunt Beatrice was married to one of the canons.
That's right.
Yeah.
Peter would be married to an uncle of Margaret Fanry's.
All right.
In
That's
the
a
States.
whole tree there. Would John Stevens have that?
He probably has.
Yeah, I would have, I'm sure.
Right. So that might capture it. Okay. All right. We just have another minute or so. Well, 2 minutes, and we'll be done. This guy who's talking, he went to school in Derry Lohan in the 1930s. That's what he says. So he's somebody. He's an interesting character in there. Well, I just want to know who he is.
The fella on this side now.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, let's get into it. God.
But I can't. See, that fellow was talking on the other side. The voice is vaguely familiar to me, you know, but I can't put a name on him.
Yeah, I wonder who. So he.
If he knows about the boils too, you know, that would maybe take him out of lecture, you see. There again, I suppose.
Could he be somebody very, I mean, he's not that familiar, so it's not a neighbor dad, is it?
No, I don't think so, no.
All right, okay, we're down to last 40 seconds. The computer's heating up with this job anyway. But it's mad that the tape was, you know, that it
Still there.
It played all right, you know. Played all right. Right. And you can hear there's plenty of cups of tea. If you listen to the rest of it, there's lots of cups of tea being made and people asking, do you want a tea? And
You must have been sitting in the kitchen. You must have been in the kitchen. Was it in the kitchen?
No, I you know, I can't even remember why I thought it was a thing to do. I don't know. I can't even remember why I said I'd do it. Anyway, just one of those things. Right, let's hear this. It's always a bit wonky at the start. That's a kitchen, all right there. Don't worry about it, it's very high pitch, it slows down. Go to the front room.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's slowing down here.
Who said?
Want to make another fresh pot?
Yeah.
Here's this guy. Oh no, that's you, Dad, I think.
Who's that? Patrick Connaghan.
Patrick Quinn. Who's
Oh,
Patrick?
God, yeah.
Who's Patrick Quinn?
He's from Dunlow. He's the ambulance driver in Dunlow, married to, what do you call? His wife's
Grania
still alive.
McGettigan.
Huh?
Grania McGettigan.
Grania McGettigan.
All right, let me rewind that. You're mentioning that person for some reason here. All right, here we go. Let's hear it again. If Connaghan was driving today, he'd be over 80, I think you're saying.
Right.
Because he was obviously 81, was he?
He was 84 when he died.
Oh, 84. All right. Well, it sounds like you're saying something like that. But I hear what else.
Who's that? Patrick Connaghan.
I said, who's that Patrick Connaghan fella? And you said, no, that's Patrick Quinn. right? That's me talking to you. Okay, and then
Patrick Quinn.
Yeah.
I say Patrick Connaghan. That's one of those related.
When he was, you know where the chip shop is in Glenfield?
Mary's.
No, again, this is the one
Mary's.
on the bridge.
Mary's.
That was Quinn's. He was one of the Quinns that owned that.
he's one of the Quinns that owned that place.
He was, yeah. His brother Frank Quinn owned the chip shop.
Yeah,
That's
that's
right.
you. That's you talking now, Dad. I think just your voice is a bit low because I got the pitch a bit wrong. But anyway,
That's original.
Okay.
I mean the speed a bit wrong. Yeah.
Was there a fish and chip shop? Fair.
It was a drapery originally, I think. Drapery shop. Then just Connaghan took over the drapery part of it. And Frank, my brother, got your man set up a chip shop and the other. But Father used to drive, he was a driver, he used to drive for Connaghan, he used to drive a taxi for him. He used to drive Annie and Danny, smuggling expeditions and things like that.
So he knew Uncle John knew
Oh,
you.
well, I was just-
Very well, yeah. Very well.
No, that's why it's sad. Do you hear what you're saying there?
What?
You're saying yeah, he knew Uncle John very well. He's out the door. That he's in very bad shape. He's very upset.
Yeah.
Patrick Quinn. He was very
Yeah.
upset. Yeah. He said he's in bad shape there. That's what I thought. Yeah, anyway, it's much clearer now than the tape version, isn't it, Dad? I don't know.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to hear for me. Anyway.
How old is he? What's he?
How old was he? I'm saying
79.
79.
Still driving.
He still drives?
Oh, he's a trained ambulance driver. He's an ambulance driver for Dundalk.
Oh, and he lives where here?
Lives in Dundalk, at the high road there. And his wife is from Strabane, near the McGettigan.
That's his wife.
Who's that?
He's very young.
Can you hear all that?
Yeah.
Michael, are you able to hear all this?
Yeah. It's a bit hard to follow, but we can hear it.
We'll all right. I can hear pretty well here, so I can tell you what's been said as it's been said. I'll turn up the volume a bit. Somebody's asking you that. I don't know who that is. They're asking you where is Patter's wife from in Strabane, and you're about to launch into it now.
Hey, Jerry Kildays.
I think that's probably what you got to say.
Up there, across the river. Yeah, that's what she was from.
House ruined, is it?
It used to be beside Jerry's old house, but I think there's only walls that Jerry has shed.
And the Gallicans today, right.
And there was one of them in there this morning, Shannon, getting her brother.
Her brother Sean McGinnigan was in this morning. Do you hear that?
That's right, yeah. Yep.
And you're just saying there was across the river in an old ruin. There's only a wall left of it now, or something beside.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna play again.
Does he
Yeah.
She lives out, Mother Road, down by the headmaster's.
He lives out the Mill Road Glanty's out by the headmasters.
I'm getting. Yeah,
You're
Sean
talking
McGettigan.
about the
Sean
brother.
McGettigan, that's right, yeah.
Tell me Sean there. Okay.
Correct, yeah.
And then, are you related to John Howard?
No, I'm talking to this guy. I'm saying, are you related to John Connaghan? Now, here we go. Whoever this guy is now. My mother was related to Ward, right? Just I know because he's hard to hear. Sorry, just want to make this clear. Sorry about that. I skipped a bit there.
Across the river. Yeah, that's what she was from.
Yeah,
House ruined, is it?
we've gone back a bit, right? Sorry about that.
It used to be beside Jerry's old house, but I think there's only walls that Jerry has shed.
And the Gallicans today, right.
And there was one of them in there this morning, Shannon, getting her brother.
Does he live out?
She lives out, Mother Road, down by the headmaster's house.
And then, are you related to John Howard?
My mother was related to Ward, John Ward, JP's father.
All right. Right, you're Glackin. I just know it's a computer.
Huh?
It's a computer tree.
No, well, I'm not used to talking in relation to. It's not really, Patrick's mother and my father were.
That's Patrick Glack in there, then, Dad.
Yeah. Isn't it?
Well, it says it.
Mother.
Yeah,
His
sorry.
mother, yeah. Mother was a cousin of my father's.
Patrick or James. Patrick Jackson.
No,
More than
the
likely
guy-
Patrick.
No, it says there. Sorry, he says you say it there. No, the context. No, that's Patrick Glacken speaking, and he was saying.
Oh,
that
well.
he doesn't know much about relations, but Dad, you said you do, and you just told him. You're about to say about his mother and your father were cousins or something. Here we go.
That's right. First cousins.
Patrick Rankin.
That's right. Yeah, and also, what do you call her? Mary Doherty. Yeah, Mary Jim. Mary Jim. And the border Mary, you said, McCall. That's right. Yeah.
You're talking about Mary Jim, and then you talked about the McColls in Mulnaminya. Is that right? McColls and
Hang on a second. Hello?
What?
Hello?
Are you on the phone?
Yeah, we're myself and Michael and Tomas are on family tree. Yeah. Okay. Bye.
I've got a phone call. Hang on.
Jeez, everybody's ringing everybody right now.
The McColls, you see, were the ones from Falmore.
All right, gotcha.
Yeah,
I
and
wanted to say
they
he didn't say Mulnaminya, but what did he say that sounds like Mulnaminya?
huh?
Here, listen to this. Oh, Jesus, that's really annoying. Yeah.
No, and more.
Who are these? These are yours,
No, they're
Rankins?
boners, no.
They're boners.
But we are second cousins, so it's sort of thing, you know. Third or whatever, you
At
know.
this stage.
Third, you know, third stage now, you know. You know, well, so hard on.
Yes, the stage.
Third or whatever, you
At
know.
this stage.
Third, you know.
Sorry, I'm not very good at moving this video. Maybe move it here, do I? Where does it move?
Roby. Connaghan.
Right, try this now.
That's right. Leonard, Bridget. She works in the road post. She's still in the post.
Sorry, Dad, you're still there, right?
Yeah, that's Bridget McCall. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just there's just something here's annoying me now. Why am I not able to move that video? What am I doing wrong there?
Wow.
Thought you could just move the little slider. Ooh, what's this cool thing? Ah, that's neat. Anyway, I'm just waiting for Michael to get back anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, you just, oh, you're back, Michael. Sorry.
Yeah.
I see what I do. I just need to click where I want it to be. Right.
He still drives?
Oh, it's a trained ambulance driver. He's not
All
the
right,
ambulance
I'll
driver
speed
for
up a
the
bit.
road.
Oh, and he lives where here?
Sorry, you heard all this. Here we go.
All right. Right, you're Glacken.
That's Patrick Rankin.
Huh?
Yeah.
Come here, Trey.
No, well, I know you should tell them relations. You know, Patrick's mother and my father were first cousins.
Patrick Rankin.
That's right. Yeah. And also, what do you call her? Mary Doherty. Yeah, Mary Jim. Mary Jim. And the border Mary, you said, McCall. That's right.
The borders in Minadinya.
No, the boners were in.
Mina Grain. No?
Yeah, they're the boners, John. They're the boners, and it was Bolligan. I think it's main drain. They call it.
Mina Drain. Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah. That's what he said. Where is that?
It's between. If you drive from Triana, what do you call the church there, Michael? Triana.
Yeah.
The back roads towards Dunlow.
I know the church. I know the name. I know the church. It's kind of it's on the right hand side. It's a wee long.
Yeah. So we were down to Wake.
Does it mean something? Mina Crush.
Mina Crush. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mina Crush Church. Yeah.
All right. Well, they're talking about a place called Mina Drain, but anyway.
Yeah. Well, that's. I have a photograph of my father and Mary. What do you call her? Boner. It's a slide, I think, somewhere.
Yeah.
Very good. Okay, we'll play on a bit more.
Where is Roses in our over and that's right. Leonard, Bridget. She works in the road post. She's still in the post. And Johnny's teaching and more.
Who are these? These are You're,
No, they're
tracking?
boners, no.
They're boners.
But to be honest, second cousins, so it's sort of thing, you know. Third or whatever, you
There's a
know.
stage.
Third stage. now.
Oh,
Do you know what they're talking about there? The boners?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah.
We don't have that in those. Are they pretty far out? No point putting them in the tree or what?
No, no. Oh, yeah, yeah. They would be second cousins.
All right.
Their
And
mother
Michael,
and my father.
Michael, are you able to
Huh?
hear that? All right. No.
that again.
Are you able to hear it? All right.
Yeah, I was out there, had to go out to
Oh,
tell
sorry.
Major.
Oh no, don't worry. It was just your man Paddy Glacken talking. Dad was just asking in the tape where the boners were, like Rose boner is in.
Oh, I Bolligan. Yeah.
Oh, somebody's
Yeah.
Or
teaching in
Rain,
Ardmore.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we got that all right there.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, all the big families, all boys and that. Balls. The grandmother was from Palmore, so she's boiled from Palmore, that's her. It's very good.
Rihanna ended up there. That's why you're all from more, is it?
Palmore, well, you have Palmore, you have Mahary, you have Charman, and it's all the kind of, there's all the one, the general area, it's not that wide far apart, you know.
You know what? You can hear. I think I'm having a cigarette there. Smoking back there. You can hear me going. Anyway, let's see what the next one is.
Well, where does your man live now?
Quinn.
Yeah.
He lives in Dundallow.
He just out on that high road, he just said that.
Highland, you know,
You're talking about Patter Quinn there.
Yeah, I know where he lives. Yeah.
Forest.
Yeah.
Oh, the back way, I know, yeah. All right, I know. They moved today, everyone lived here. They doesn't it?
Lived up to Glen Road and Glenties originally.
And then they
And
moved.
even had a new house built up there, and moved to Dundallow or something.
Why they moved? Is that hospital work? All right.
Close and Glenties, you see.
Oh, you used to drive for that hospital? For that hospital here?
Aye, that hospital.
He drove to the hospital in Glenties. Is that what you're saying?
What?
He did. He did. Paddy Quinn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was driving for the hospital in Glenties, but then see the hospital closed and moved to Dunlow. That's why he had to move to Dunlow then.
And he had a house up to Glen, hadn't he?
Oh, he had, yeah.
Glen Road.
Big Glen, up the Big Glen Road, up towards the graveyard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I was in it. I think I have a photograph of me at the front door of that house.
Very
Yeah.
good. All right, that makes sense now. And Dad, you seem to know that you were aware of that fact in 1994 because you.
Oh,
you,
yeah.
you,
Oh,
you-
yeah.
You said it there, but it's interesting. Good job we recorded this. All right, let's see what else we have.
New hospital set up in Dundallow, and he was moved to Dundallow.
All right, so that's for the hospital, is it? That's why he was driving down there. All right.
So that's like kind of.
So really moved to low, all right, yeah, forward to work.
But that girl's
Did you know that John Connaghan used to drive the ambulance too
Didn't know that.
in the early days?
No.
way.
Oh, yeah. Himself and Paddy Quinn used to share the ambulance driving. And then I think Connaghan got tired of it and he let Paddy carry on.
Right.
Or was Paddy appointed full time? Maybe that's what it was then.
I'd say Padre was probably appointed full time. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is gas.
Yeah.
So there's a history of an ability to
History of
drive
ambulance driving in the family.
That's really cool.
Right.
That's cool. So I didn't know that. So John Connaghan must have been. When would that have been? When did that hospital close?
Oh, I suppose. We're probably in the 1930s, I suppose.
Oh,
John
no,
was
that
driving.
Glenties Hospital.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Glenties Hospital was open when I came to Glenties because I remember down changing bulbs in the nurses' quarters. And
Yeah, but I thought Thomas was asking what year was John Connaghan driving for the
oh, it'd be in the 30s, I suppose, you know.
I would think
Oh,
the 30s.
Yeah. Yeah, and then the hospital closed in the 50s. Then did it?
Late 50s, early 60s.
Right. Okay. Might have been an old person's home at some point or whatever.
Yeah, no, it was a sanatorium for a while, and then it was a kind of a college hospital, you know.
All right. Okay.
It was there. It was open in I remember going in when I went to the McDavid Institute in 1957. Like, was it?
It would have been around then, I would say.
And I remember Charlie O'Hara from Arnmore got rheumatoid fever, and he was in there. I used to go to visit him.
Yeah.
Very good.
So
God.
All right, so that's
Oh, I remember getting injections in that before that, you know.
yeah, yeah,
all
right, okay.
But
Sorry, Mick.
that hospital was going for a long time, you know. It was for. It was the only hospital in the area.
I suppose it would be. Yeah, next hospital be Killybegs or Donegal Town. Yeah.
All town, yeah.
All right, let's play a bit more when I have you.
But over in the house behind Michael's, the old ruined house, where they keep company to Connaghan's aunt, you know, all those McGettigans. And Bridget, or should be Brandon.
So, all right, right. So who again lives in that upper house behind Uncle Michael's?
Yeah, I'm asking who's in the house behind your house, Michael.
That was Kildays.
I know, but
yeah.
I didn't know that back in 1994. So
All right, okay, yeah.
I know this, so it's going to sound boring to you guys, but anyway, it was news to me at the time, I'm sure. Anyway, hey, want to play it?
There were Paddy Kildare and Bridget Kildare, and they were aunts Connaghans. The brother and sister of his mother.
Right, right.
His mother and his father died when he was young, so he was reared up there.
So he was reared up there. And then,
Mother.
right, yeah, and your mom. And then when your mom married, she moved to Classy. Right, and then they moved from Classy back.
Back to Surrey then.
No, back to Uncle John's house.
The lower house.
Lower house.
Yeah, the big.
Right, who was there before that?
John was there himself and Annie, another sister.
Yeah, but either they lived in town
No, they didn't until later.
till later.
Yeah, they lived in that house from about 1939 to 1947 or 8 or thereabouts. So they built the house in the town then.
And then they moved in there, and then the house was
The
vacant.
house was down vacant then. And,
No. Didn't Peter McKelvey? Peter McKelvey lived there.
That's right, yeah,
And then Peter's wife died.
yeah,
And they had one youngster, young Peter.
yeah.
And they moved back then, because remember, young Peter then, it was the sister, the aunt then that reared him.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Roll back there. This is correcting what fact? What happened here? Peter McKelvey lived where? What house? No, I was losing track there.
After John Connaghan and Annie moved to Glenties,
Aye.
there was a Peter McKelvey. You know Peter McKelvey that lives in near Glenties. The young Peter.
Yeah, wait a minute, when exactly did Connaghan and Annie move into Glenties? She died in 1953.
Yeah.
They were only there a short while when she died.
They were only there a short while, you see. So I wonder, was Peter McKelvey, was he there earlier on?
No, what do we see? 53. I would say that John and Annie moved in around 1950.
Maybe. And you think Peter McKelvey was there for a couple of years then?
He was.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah,
lower
because I
house
think,
in Straboi had a Peter McKelvey living in it for a while.
yeah,
Well, who the hell is he? Why was he there?
I think they just rented it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think they were there that long, Michael.
No, 2 years, maybe 3 at the most.
Yeah, yeah,
And then when Peter's wife died, I think she died from TB.
yeah.
Jesus.
When she died, Peter moved back up to the home place
Yes.
because Maggie McKelvey then was reared young Peter, you see.
You're from Peter, yeah. That makes sense, all right, yeah. But see, my mother, and I think I had old receipts or something. My mother John, they did put a new roof on and Annie put a new roof on the house about before the war, just, and I think they moved in then.
Yeah, that's right. It was a story and a half house, same as mine
That's
in
right,
Navy's
yeah.
in Derrylohan.
Sorry.
And
Say that again. The same as whose in Derry?
mine and Levy's in Derrylohan.
The
Mine-
schoolmaster's house in Derrylohan.
Yeah,
Ah, I do know it.
they had a sort of an attic space in it, you see.
Yeah.
And so it was
They
like
redu-
that until they put a new roof
They
on it.
reduced that when they put on the new roof.
Yeah, but there were
They
still
also
high.
put
There
new
were
roof-
still very high ceilings in it, and that was why they were high, because it
That's
was
right.
originally a story and a half.
That's right.
Yeah.
They also put new roofs on the barns,
Mm.
slate roofs, and it was Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown was the guy who did the work, and he would have been,
A relation,
yeah, he would have been all right.
I think.
Yeah, he was.
How I'm not
He-
sure.
He was connected to the O'Dallas, the O'Donnells, or was it?
Yeah. There was
No, one
something-
of Charlie's sons was married to a sister, Nellie Dallas. Wasn't
Yeah,
it?
something like that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So just Charlie Brown did the work on it, was it?
yeah, that's right.
And as well as roofing the house, they roofed the barns.
That's right. Yeah, there's very good roofs in the barns.
Yes.
Mm.
They're still very good roofs, you know, good
Oh
slate
yeah,
roofs.
yeah, yeah. So just Charlie Brown did that work.
Yes, yeah.
Why did they take it from a story and a half to a story? Why didn't they just?
It needed a new roof, and I suppose maybe they weren't happy with the sort of they weren't.
Was the ceiling then very low on the first?
the-
on the-
The attic spaces back then would have been practically, you know, they'd be very small.
Yeah, and as far as I remember, the entrance to the attic was on the gable, going up the glen. There was a stone steps going up to a door up on top. Think of it. It was an outside stairway to the attic. I heard.
Yeah, yeah.
And so
Yeah.
the story and a half was on that side, was it? Well, sorry, do you know what I'm trying to say is it was a story, sorry, when you say a story and a half.
No, basically what it was a loft.
Oh, I got you, right.
It was a loft with access from the outside.
And from the outside, the house looked normal, like it looked like a normal, it looked like it does now, if you like. Or,
I think there were stone slates on it, Mick.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
they didn't need to adjust any walls, is what I'm saying.
No, it was. I would say all they did was they just squared off the walls and just put a roof on. You know.
Right. Interesting. Anyway, right, we'll play a bit more. We'll get cracking. Let's see what we got here.
Took it over and moved to a Catholic.
So,
It was her that helped fix it up way back in the
so,
1940s, you know.
and that's when she fixed it up. Did she like before she fixed it up? Was it the story and a half then?
It was a story and a half high. There was a loft in it or something. It was higher than it was high.
So when Uncle John used to live there with Annie, it was a story and a half.
No.
No?
The before they moved into it, they fixed it.
Oh, right,
It's been
right.
lying vacant for a long time. That's a new roof on it.
Who, like, did they
They did it themselves.
did they buy the house or something?
No, inherited it. That was on my mother's father's house.
Your mother's father, so your grandfather's house.
Yeah,
What was his name? Flade, is he?
he was he was Connaghan too. He was Mickey Connaghan.
You call him Mickey.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Call him Mickey Connaghan. There you go.
I must have heard it somewhere.
Yeah, okay, we can play it.
Oh yeah, obviously he's Connaghan. Obviously. Mickey Connaghan, yeah. Right, so and he lived there. Where did he get the house? Was he living there long?
I think he inherited from his father. I think it was.
So was that where Mary Connaghan was raised? Your mom was raised?
Well, that's where she was born.
Where she was born?
Yeah, but she was raised up and behind my
Ah, after they died.
After they died of the parents.
So the house was left vacant
I
after
that they after they died, it was kind of ruined, and then my mother and Annie decided to fix it up for themselves in the 40s, and they got
You can hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, I was going to ask you there, a quick one. Just I was talking to Aaron with this earlier. When Annie Connaghan ended up in St. Connell's, right?
Yeah.
How did she end up there? Like she had a house, she had kids. She was obviously grieving, of course. But would she have been committed there by somebody, or would she?
Yeah. Yeah. It's a mental breakdown, I think.
Yeah. And who put her in hospital? But like, is that what happened? If you
Yeah, in those days, yeah, you were just committed.
by who? The priest?
Or you'd be signed in by a doctor or something, you know.
But could she have stayed at home? You don't know.
Not if she was mentally unstable.
Right. So there's no letters or any evidence of what the hell happened.
No.
Because that's a wild tragedy. She was over in Collins with the 3 kids up the road.
Yeah, but I remember my mother telling me that Paddy Connaghan went over to see her in St. Connell's, and he asked her in Irish, did she want to see the children? And she said, Chief of me sa fly his eid. I'll see them in heaven.
Oh,
Yeah, I heard that before.
Yeah, she was very depressed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, she got the flu as well. She got the Spanish
She got the flu as well. Yeah, yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Like a lot of people.
All right. So obviously there was people didn't want to go near the house for quite a while after that. Is that why it was left abandoned, or was spare?
It was kind of abandoned, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, the houses are rare enough quantity. It was a good enough house, I would say, was it?
Well, I don't know what condition it was in. You said what the roof was like. If the roof wasn't good, you know.
All right. So it could. All right. Anyway, yeah. Okay. So it was lying.
Vacant, yeah.
I'm pretty sure the house was in good enough condition, you see, because Michael Connaghan had plenty of cash.
Yeah.
He was after finding a hoard of gold.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but I mean, when it was abandoned, then I wonder that did it go downhill?
Oh yeah. It would deteriorate or right after it abandoned.
But nobody would have thought of moving in, or because it was just bad luck, or whatever it is, or.
Don't know.
I mean, a house. I thought houses would be scarce enough. A good house. Houses lying vacant. But anyway, all right. We'll get going.
Well, you see, if there was the people that lived there, the Mickey himself, he died from the Spanish flu.
Yeah.
The germs would have been.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. You say. Like TB houses, you know.
All right. So people wouldn't be keen to go near it.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be keen to go near it now.
Yeah, fair enough. Right.
new roof and door did the best, and then we moved in, and my mother got married, and there was only Annie and John there living there, and then they moved into the town, then they built the house in the town and left it vacant again. So my mother moved back to it then.
How did Mickey Young get that house? He built it?
I'm not sure. No, it wasn't. No, he definitely didn't build it, because that house originally was a kind of a parochial house. There was two priests lived in it at one stage.
Right. When was that? About 1800?
1850s, I suppose,
And so after somehow
the Connor's got it, yeah. Where the Connors came from, I'm not sure.
Well, how do you relate it to Kilday's? What's that?
Today's on Brown.
It's interesting. You're saying where the Collins came from. You weren't sure, right? But we've kind of figured that out, haven't we? Of late.
Yeah.
They came from Letcher.
Letcher.
Yeah. Michael, you were there for all those revelations. Oh, Michael, are you still there?
Yeah, Letcher and Kellybegs.
Connaghan married a Connaghan.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus, yeah. Those Conaghans from, didn't we see
In the
them
Valley.
before? Yeah, it's very confusing. Yeah, 'cause they turn up a lot. The Mina Valley Conaghans totally screwing up the family tree, because it's very hard to separate them out, because they all have the same names. They're all John Conaghans of various types. Right. Yeah, I think we did that. All right. But anyway, okay, let's play on a bit.
On the grandmother's side.
Oh,
Mickey Connaghan married
Kilday. And Annie Kilday was an aunt of Jerry Kilday, or what?
I don't know exactly, to be all the Kildays are all kind of.
Yeah, so we're done there with the relationship between Annie and Kilday there, who died in 1919, and Jerry Kilday. How are they all related? We know that now, don't we? Or do we?
Huh?
The Anne Kildare was connected to the Neds.
All right, so yeah, my question is, how are you so related to Jerry Kildare, for example?
I don't think so. I think Jerry
No.
Kildare and Rose Kildare would be the relations, close relations.
Yeah, that's right. No, the Neds are different Kildares, unless it was maybe it would need to go further back.
Yeah,
But
no,
definitely, you know, that my mother was related in some way to the Neds.
gotcha.
They're the ones that lived for John Rorty's houses now.
Drumalaw. Yeah. Gotcha.
But
I should go up to Drumalaw.
were the Neds not married into the Connaghans?
Yeah, we have that marriage cert. Sure, I showed it to you.
Was that
Sure.
be it?
Here, I'll get it back up again. Where is it? The one that I put in the wrong place.
Well, no. That's a Drumalaw. No, that's different. I think.
Oh, is it? Sorry.
I have. I'm not sure. I would need to go back again and look at some of my old notes again. But anyhow, carry on with the tape.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we'll fly on. Right.
Be related, you know, they're all the ones Kildare in the area.
All right, right.
Back, yeah.
We've only about 10 minutes left, lads. So.
Okay.
Half of it written down somewhere. Let's talk to you.
It can be a bit complicated to work out things like that, you know.
No, where do you come in again? What's this again?
On my father's side.
On your father's side.
That's correct, on my father's side.
Your dad was
My dad was Ward from Cassie.
Ward.
My dad was Ward from Cassie, and his dad was John Rua Ward, who married Mary Boyle from Palmore.
all right. And then
So that, I'm just trying to work out all these relations.
so Mary Boyle from Palmore.
Married.
What relation is she? That was where you come in, was it?
I've been a Boyle, she had my mother was Boyle. Yeah.
So that's obviously your sister. Right. Oh, so that's how you're cousins with that.
You don't want me to read flowers? No, but Kathleen has an objection. She hates flowers or something. So I will.
Kathleen has an objection. She hates flowers. What are you talking about there, Dad?
What is this about?
And Kathleen will have an objection to it. She hates flowers. Your mother,
She did, yeah.
my
She
mother.
didn't like flowers and graves. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, we'll go on to what else we got. Oh, that might be Patrick Kennedy. Sorry, who was the Undertaker? Would have been Kennedy or Gip McGuinness.
Jim
No.
McGuinness.
Oh, was it? There you go. So it might be that. Anyway, maybe him talking there. Who knows? Anyway, we'll play on.
Okay, maybe moved to no, so Canada. Sometimes it was too long ago.
Oh, it's on his back. Oh, all right. It's cold. Okay. True.
It's hard to hear there, but I think you're talking about a car.
Okay.
We'll hear a bit
See
more.
if the door. Did you see if the door?
No,
Yeah, we'll fast forward a bit.
I'm sure it was. It's 7 definitely. That would be everything. That's an awful lot. Must be everything. Must be like things that used. That's it. 7 different.
This is Mike. I think I'm talking to you there. I think we're talking about some operating system and it's been zipped up in some disks. We'll fly on. I think you're talking about Windows or something, Michael.
Hey,
We're talking about computers or something there, me and you, I think. But anyway, we'll go on.
what? Possibly.
That's Rosemary. Let me fly on a bit more. I want to get to this voice and then we'll.
I shouldn't get out the demonstration. All I need is
Yeah, it's me and you talking about computers. We'll move on a bit more.
And then the next crack was.
This guy. And then the next crack is he's great Donegal accent, this guy.
between the lines in the frame.
You know, the
Is there all right?
that was very
Ah, this is good. Okay. Yeah. All right. We get it now. I need to get the start of it.
DXC.
whatever it was. That would be making perfect. So that's when he started.
Yeah. You're talking about John Connaghan and the bicycle. So let me just get, I can't find the start of it here. Hang on.
Is he increasing there now? Charles Malloy. Is he related? Or just friends?
I don't think so, no.
So yeah, you
His name was.
Turks and sister.
I know, that's just their next thing.
Oh, do they? Oh. That's really good. Just with friends, huh? I didn't see that C++. I think it's got. Oh, I know. I know. Philistine stuff. I think it's Windows as well. And it's going to be huge. And it's zipped up as well.
Whatever his computers, but we're about to talk to you, man. Now, hang on.
See, can I pull up the just about the DOS version of it? You know, some of the files that you just make the DOS version. That's why it's so big. Yeah, is that huge?
It could be,
It'll take up most
could
of
be
the
8
time.
discs in front, you know. She didn't know herself, whatever.
I should get out the DOS version. All I need is total exe files. I'm not familiar with it. It's corrupted the exe file.
Yeah, whatever it was. That would be 1940. So that's when he started. That's the first bike he did up.
The first bike he did up, that's you dad answering whoever this guy is. The first bike he did
Yeah.
up was the 1930s. 1930.
Right. How
Right.
did I know that? I wonder. But anyhow.
Well, and next thing.
Well, I'm not sure if it was the first or not. One of the
And he said, I'm not sure if it was the first or not, but
first. One of the first of them.
one of the,
Uncle John's, right? First bike he
One of
picked
the
up.
first bikes he carried it for his father.
Charlie said, you're talking about this guy who's talking. He's Charlie. Do you know what Charlie? Who would that Charlie be?
Not Charlie Kildare, is it?
Or Charlie
No.
Boner.
Could
Charlie
be Charlie
Boner.
Boner. Could be Charlie. All right. So keep the Charlie. I think you just said Charlie there. You're answering me when I'm asking you, what did he say?
Even put the lines on the frame.
Even he put the lines on the frame. I think you meant the decals on the frame of the bike, Dad.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
between the lines on the frame.
You know, the that was very important. What you get them in transfers, you pay.
Oh, I know the thing. I've seen a few lines. So that's where up the break there.
Up the brave face. Where's that?
Chibrak.
Gibrac, yeah, behind
Yeah.
up here.
And
Yeah,
is, there a
back
Char- is there a Charlie up that way? Oh, or is that where John Connaghan started fixing bikes?
No.
He started fixing bikes up behind here.
Yeah.
Right, Michael's place, you say?
And wee barn is still
Is that
there.
not Steve Brack? No,
No, that's
No,
true.
Gibrac's further over.
further over. Okay, that's yeah, true, of course. All right, let's hear more.
He moved up then, you know, like cars nowadays. The next thing was a bike with a very thick hub and the back wheel, 3-speed bike.
Oh, 3-speed bike.
Everybody had a 3-speed bike.
Oh, that was right.
That's Charles Eddy.
Charles Eddy. That's a familiar name.
Charles Eddy Malloy.
Where did he live?
Oh, Gibrac.
Yeah.
There you go. Charles Eddy Malloy. Does that sound familiar to you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, we'll play more. If that's great, if that's who it is.
First you see Charlie John, the bones are very.
Talking about Charlie John. Who's Charlie John?
That's
He's
Rose's
part of
father.
the day.
Sorry?
Rose Kildane's father.
Charlie John. Okay, here we go.
Precise, yeah. Two blocks somewhere on the road and 2 blocks again, and you know who could stay get away from me?
Why? What was that?
Two blocks there somewhere. Yeah, 2 blocks there again. Could you keep your 2 wheels in place all the time?
This is a task.
Oh, it's work on the road cycling test.
There's a site.
What's he talking about? A cycling test? Did you do a cycling test?
Don't know.
Well, that's what you're talking about. A cycle. You had to drive between 2 blocks or something. Here, let me just hear him again.
And 2 blocks again, and you know who could stay get away from me?
Why? What was that?
Two blocks there somewhere. Yeah, 2 blocks there again. Could you keep your Two fields and cycling to all the time.
This is a test.
Right, it's left on the road cycling test.
There was a cycling test.
No, but
Oh, there was
the
a
inventors themselves.
just to make sure people were able to.
Oh, before you sold them a bike, you give them a,
Cycling test.
yeah, they could do it, was it? I think that's what he's talking about, something like that. Anyway, you can go back over this recording again at some point. Anyway,
Is that Charles Eddie, Mike?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
when did he die?
But maybe 10 years ago.
Ah, geez, not too long ago. That's great. Anyway, we can hear him now again. Anyway, here we go.
And who's this Charlie?
This is the Rose's father, right? Rose's father.
Charlie Calais. Oh,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That was for him. The first.
They invented this themselves. Yeah. What's happening?
No, no. Yeah. No, no. No. Well, was he doing radios before he did that bike?
Oh,
Or was that the first thing?
The radios would have come afterwards, you know. The bikes we started off
Well,
first.
I remember the first radio was up in the V2. That's been going back for about 2 million.
Oh,
Where did that stay?
but he says,
But he says, but at St. Patrick's Night, that kitchen of Eddie Paddy Nancy's, we call it, was packed.
Biddy Paddy Nancy's.
Mm, yeah.
Today.
Right. He says on Patrick's Day that place was packed because your man had a radio. Or
Yeah,
Jonathan
yeah.
had a radio.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
There was a
Yeah.
first radio in Strabay anyway. Maybe we're could have been the first radio in Lanty's for all we know. But anyway, Patrick's night. He goes, that goes back a brave bit. Anyway, let's hear him.
Did he tell you that? Yeah.
Packed.
that's right.
We're down to the door. They were even in sometime.
Where's the radio?
To hear the radio on the Patrick's Night.
We knew that.
Huh?
That would have been, would that have been the first radio in Surrey?
Yeah, first one.
When would that have been about? What year roughly?
That was in the early 30s.
Early 30s.
There were only the 3 radios. One of them was Dalton's in the town. And you shouldn't know what Dalton's was. That was a wee shop beside. And Jim Key's living room now, you might say.
That's right.
There's a shop called Walton's in where Jim Key's living room is. And that was the other radio.
Right. Oh, didn't know that.
Did Walton's, yeah.
Did you ever hear that?
No. No, never knew that.
He says a
Right.
shop. Walton's is a rare name. You wouldn't hear too many Waltons. Right
Yeah.
now. So where Jim Key's living room is, and that was 94.
Right.
So that's
Okay.
yeah. Anyway, that was the
Yeah.
other radio in Glanty's
Right.
in the early 30s, right? And so people come away from Fintown to Strabay for this party,
Yeah.
and Charlie,
Is that, Michael, is that Charles Eddie that's talking still?
yeah,
It sounds like him, all right, yeah.
it's the
Yeah,
same
okay.
voice. It's the same voice. And this is the same guy the whole way through. So now we know it's Charles Eddie. And would he have gone to Derry Lohan?
Could
He would
have.
have done.
Yeah, because he talks about that, or he talks about the options you had for school. It's kind of funny with you hear.
Right,
That
yeah,
was Dalton.
yeah.
Or did he say Dalton or Walton? Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Up in the Bell House and out in John Connaghan.
Up in the Bell House, and out in John Connaghan. That's about it. Anyway, you can listen to it again.
3 radios on.
3 radio. Oh, geez, I'm messing this up for you lads. Hang on, I'll do it one more. Pull it back here a wee bit.
Did you?
Packed.
That's right.
We were down to the door. They were even in sometime.
Where's the radio?
To hear the radio on the Patrick's Night.
We knew that.
Huh?
That would have been, would that have been the first radio in Surrey?
Yeah, first one.
When would that have been about? What year roughly?
That was in the early 30s.
Early 30s.
There were only the 3 radios. One of them was Dalton's in the town. And you shouldn't know what Dalton's was. That was a wee shop beside. And Jim Key's living room now, you might say.
That's right,
That
yeah,
was Dalton.
yeah.
Dalton.
From the Bell House and out in John Connaghan. 3 radios.
Out where?
The Bell House.
And what's the other one out somewhere?
Out in
No,
John
yeah,
Connaghan's, he said.
I'm John Connaghan. So John Connaghan's, Dalton's or Walton's, I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah.
And then the Bell House. I don't know what the Bell.
Sonny the Bell, maybe.
Sonny
Aye,
the Bell, could be, yeah.
Yeah.
right.
We're no remote control.
Fair on.
Well, often when they're watching the radio, watch, you know.
How are you doing?
And what are you listening to on Saturday night? Hold on.
Oh, traditional music and all that sort of thing. How you doing, Michelle?
How you doing, Michelle? That's probably your Michelle, Michael.
Could be.
Yeah.
There weren't many Michelles about.
Really?
No.
No, more like.
No, that's fine.
Hang on, sorry. She's over.
So the first radio. I remember bringing a radio down to Kathy when I was a wee fella. On Christmas Day, or Christmas night. Sitting up on the window. And I think it came from Billy's house. I'm just wondering, was that the first? Was that, or was it another one?
Oh, that wouldn't be the first one.
I wouldn't think so. I wouldn't know. That's not too one, yeah. And there's lights in the dial, and that for a wee fella, you know, that never saw a radio before, it was a great fascination, you know.
Was
See
it?
the,
Oh.
but yeah. Putting the wire out the window for the aerial, then I started up just for the night, and I took it back up and then, but it was Billy's radio, I know that.
But who's the
His aunt, Bridget.
oh, Reggie Calais, Auntie Bridget. All right. And when did he get this car? His first car, do you know? Like,
I remember the car very well. It was a blue car.
They have a long
yeah.
Bought from people came home from America and they took out the car. They bought the car themselves to tour around. And then when they went back to America, they were from Class A, name of the Dennis.
Berries from Class A.
What car now we're talking about?
I know where Neil's car, nowhere to win.
Nowhere.
Yeah, record Yank.
Yeah.
He came back and he bought a car, and I can't remember whether they died or whether they couldn't drive it or something.
No, but they only hired the driver. I think the rent hired the car for the length it would be at home.
Or maybe that's what it was.
And then
The car was left for some reason, and I bought it.
she can't buy it. I remember the car, blue car.
Fantastic.
Oh,
Ford, I think was it?
No, I think
No, it's Ford or some shop.
that was when that was like 40s, huh?
It's before the war, and they had
30s?
30, so yeah.
it's the mid-30s, isn't it?
Yeah.
Funny, the car that far back.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And he had a motorcycle before that. Yeah.
What kind of motorcycle?
I think he won the one. I think he had to run alongside it to start it, like a race.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
well, motorbikes in them days, a lot of them, you had to run alongside them to get them started. But the difference was then when you would stop them, you would have to clutch slowly. You stopped your bike, but the engine was running.
Right, yeah.
But then you just.
Oh, you stalled the engine.
You stalled the engine.
That is slow.
That's what you stopped.
Stop you. Yeah. There's no stopper on them.
Well, I had a bike and that's the bike, very expensive. That's right.
He had a bike himself. Would that be right? Charles Elliott had a bike himself.
Would that be right, Mike?
No, I don't think he had. He had a horse now, but I don't think he had a bike.
Or maybe it's somebody else. But anyway, we'll see that. Maybe it's not Charles Elliott, but we'll listen to a bit more. If you have time, it won't take much longer now. I know it's late for you or for anyone.
Yeah. See, who else would it be?
I had a stop to say.
But he talks about school in a minute, and that'll help you. Let me see.
It's a 57 model.
You know, yeah, we were stuff like that. But,
So there's that.
Well, must have been a rare break you had in the 30s. Must have been really.
I thought there was some rare bikes in the 30s. You know, if you look at back some of the magazines and things, none of it all sorts of things here. You know, there's a radio. There's a radio down by the ferries. Flower car.
The transfer would be.
I think Paddy Donald told me that they have the first radio, was one of the first radios sold.
Paddy Dontley was one of the first radios coming sold down to Paddy Ferry's house.
Yeah. I remember the radio on Paddy Ferries. Do you remember it, Mike? It was a curved, it was a KB, I think, with a curved side on it.
Not sure now. If I remember that.
Right.
A KB curved side, one side curved. Design. What's that Paddy Ferry?
When the motorbikes were out there in the 30s, was that road tarred?
Oh, that road was hard. That
It was torn all right. Yeah, but saying you wouldn't want to be on a motorbike then.
road was hard.
That road was tarred, but I don't know what road he's talking about now that I think of it. It's probably the
Strabane
road.
Yeah. Connaghan's Road.
Yeah,
Strabane
I
was-
think so. Yeah, I think you're right.
Goes on, Dino.
When was that road? When was that tarred, that road?
I don't know, but I remember going to school, and there were hot summers in them days,
Yeah.
and the tar would be bubbling up. I would have went to school, I suppose, in 1930.
Yeah. Well, did you go to Derry Lowan or?
No, I went to Glen.
He went to Glanties, this guy. Sorry. He went to school in 1930 and he went to Glanties. Right. So you hear a bit more now. This is that if we get this bit done, then we're good for tonight.
Some of the ones from there, on the Bray used to went to Derry Lowan.
Some of the ones from the Bray used to go to Derry Lowan. So whoever this guy
Yeah,
is, he
that's
goes up to
true.
Bray Face.
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Ronnie Pademon's family went to Derry.
Paddy, did you hear that? Paddy Eamon's fat?
Paddy Padamon.
Yeah.
They're the boys.
Yeah, that's
Right,
why.
right. Right.
Derry Lowan.
Ronnie Pademon's family went to Derry. But I went to Derry Lowan for 12 years when the Donovans came home from America up to Frank. I was done with the Donovans.
Donovan's went to Derry Lowan, didn't they?
They were next door to him.
Yeah.
They stayed in Joe Frank's. Was tired as Eddie, surely.
That's
Right.
brilliant. Okay. Good stuff.
What have you done instead? To Derry Lowan.
So there was, it'll be a short going now anyway, would it?
Oh, Derry Lowan's a long way from
Derry Lowan.
in Largo.
Now you hear that? Mina Largan.
Well, that's what he would. That would be his address.
Ah,
She
good.
Brack, me, Ireland, one and the same.
There
Yeah.
you go. So there's Mina Largan. I knew that. I knew I heard that. Okay.
That's where Turner.
Why don't Derry Lowan?
Do you have to wear a helmet there?
No, go the road out to Van the Breeze. Well, one reason was they went to Derry Lowan for the simple fact was that there is Derry Lowan school at 3 o'clock.
They went to Derry Lowan School for one simple fact. You were out of Derry Lowan School at 3 o'clock.
All right.
Right. Now hear what else he's saying. It's kind of funny.
And you would be intended to be in at 10 o'clock. So, in other words, it was a handier school.
It was a handier school to go to. You only had to be in by 10 and you could leave at 3.
Right.
There were less, it wasn't that so, there were less.
Watching or?
There was less watching on it. I think it was a more casual school, Derry Lowan, is what he's saying.
Okay.
I don't know what we had.
If you were late, there was no word on it. The other guy is saying, I know who that is. If you were late, there was no word on it.
Spoil the Derry Lowan if you're late.
And you want to say the priest house?
You're saying the priest would keep an eye on the teachers, Dad?
Yeah.
Glanties, I suppose.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
See what else is going on here. Everyone's having cups of tea. You can hear the cups
Yeah.
rattling and saucers here. I think we're almost done. I'll skip on a bit. Well, hang on.
Well, I used to sell gramophones as well. That was another big deal.
Selling gramophones, Dad. This is you going on with gramophones.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, and records, eh?
So that was before the radios, yeah.
That was the same day.
78 records.
That was before the radio.
But at the same time, they used to sell gramophones as well.
I both come up for it.
Probably not.
Gramophone needles you could get when I right up until the end.
I think there's still someone sweet.
You're talking about the needles there. I know who the female voice is, because you're talking about the needles, and then you're saying and there was some up in Straboi.
Yeah, it would be.
And there's even the old, I found a couple of packs of the old fiber needles that you used to use on the old cylinder.
Sunday ones.
There you go.
Sunday ones are rare ones.
I found one gramophone down, took it in, went about the house somewhere. I was, you know, it's still in one piece.
Yeah, you fix it up. It's mechanical. It's totally mechanical.
I was just more junk out there. I was spreading out one of the barns there, Paddy, you know. I think
You called him Paddy. Oh no, you're talking to Paddy Black, and you see there's a couple of people there.
Right.
I got trailer and Cyril coming and Mike is out.
Wait, what was that? Oh, we got all that too, now.
Oh no, that's a different Paddy. Sorry, that's
Yeah,
not Paddy Black. It's a different voice. Here,
It's not Paddy O'Donnell, is it?
could be.
Yeah.
Get my left hand.
I must leave you, so anyway, I'm getting a lift home. That's Charles Eddy.
Hmm.
So Charles Eddy's leaving now, and he would have known Michelle. That's why he said Michelle's name. He would have been a neighbor of yours, Michael, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, he would, of course, yeah.
You know, you keep finding weeds and pieces, you know, you look at them, you wonder what for or nothing about it, you know.
Oh, small scrap.
Small scrap, you know, a lot of us are that.
That's somebody else now. That you, Dad.
You never threw it. We want to wait.
Thanks for the fair choice last week.
There you go.
No, that's one scrap.
I think we're done. Let's see.
He drove for a fair while though, didn't he? In there.
Steve Dalton, he was there. He don't really have the heart attack. That was.
Yeah,
Well, you're talking about John Connaghan there, Dad, driving to his 80.
well, so he didn't drive after that.
I don't know what he is.
Oh, you know, remember that blue car he used to have? Remember that?
All right. I think you're talking about the Zephyr. I don't think there's anything that interesting after that. It's stuff you already know about his cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see.
When you remember what to make of it?
Oh, there's a big tank, you think, you know.
All right, that's you talking about the Zephyr.
But there's big delivered commercial, you know, there's a bed on top of the water, on top of that, there's 4 chairs.
No, it's fine. It's easier.
I mean, the time we had it for lecture with a bed on top and a wardrobe on top.
Have you ever lecture with a bed on the top and a wardrobe on top?
Yeah.
I think you are talking to Paddy O'Donnell there.
Yeah.
At the last bit. But anyway, that's you get the idea anyway. I don't know. That's a blast from the past, isn't it?
But Mike, are you fairly sure that's Charles Eddy?
There's nobody else in Mean Larrigan. There was nobody else.
And he knew Michelle. He said hello, Michelle.
Only Eamon Boyle. And he was talking about about the Boyles.
Yeah.
Paddy Joe Gill, and I mean Paddy Joe Gill was a different sound totally.
Oh no, it wouldn't be Paddy Joe Gill.
That was Charles Eddy, definitely. There's nobody else up there, you see.
Yeah.
In Mean
I just
Larrigan.
don't remember Charles Eddy, talking to him much,
Well, I remember him coming into the wake anyhow.
Oh, well, then that's probably him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because John used to drive him a lot, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah.
Charles E had a sign at the bottom of the roadway back. No turning ground above. He didn't like cars coming up to the house.
Right, yeah.
And he had Connaghan to bring, I don't know what it was, that he had to go up to drive them somewhere. So Connaghan went over anyhow, and he saw the sign. And he knew there was plenty of turning ground above, but just to be pig-headed, as I say, he reversed the whole way up. To show Charles E that it didn't matter whether there was turning ground or not.
Yeah, well, that's interesting.
Aye,
He used to
well,
tell
anyway,
that yarn himself.
yeah, it's good. It's nice to hear his voice. I mean, sorry, I don't know who Charles Eddie is, but it's mad to hear somebody from like 27 years ago.
And you see, Michael, he said, did he say he went to Derrylone when the Donovans were over?
Yes, that's what
Yeah.
he said. Yeah.
Well, see, the Donovans, they stayed in Joe Frank's.
Joe Frank's house, yeah.
They were the next house to him, you know.
But the Donovans, yeah.
Paddy Gallagher's was in between, but there was nobody living in that house when Connaghan died, you know.
Yeah, no,
No, I know that the Donovans and Charles Eddie were good friends.
right.
The Donovan stayed here a few times that they called
Yes,
back to visit Joe and Annie.
yeah.
They called when Joe and Annie was, maybe Joe was dead, but Danny was certainly alive anyhow.
Yeah. Buddy Donovan, yeah, wasn't it Buddy?
Aye. Buddy Donovan, that's right. That's right.
And they were nephews or
Let me see
Joe's
what
brother.
Annie Frank was out in America apparently.
Yes,
And their mother died and she reared them.
yes.
And then must be she came home.
She came
Or did
home
she
to
bring
her,
them? No, because no, they came. They were reared.
and Joe Frank's.
They were reared. They when their mother died, they came to Brack up there.
Yeah,
And Annie reared them. That's what
Annie
it was.
read them there, yeah. There you are. All right.
Right. That's a good little record. Anyway, so that was good. Thanks for helping sort out a few mysteries on that tape.
But the first fella talking about, I'm not sure now who he would be, talking about the Boyles and Vincent down in
Yeah, Hugh Vincent.
Hugh Vincent.
What?
Not
It'll-
sure who he
It'll
would
come
be.
to you. I bet you it'll come to you.
I would thought it might have been one of the Donies from Ker Point, one of the Breslins, but I don't think the Breslin would know about the
No,
Boyles.
I don't
the
think so.
Glen.
No.
But you know what? I think I've a recording, a dictaphone recording. It's not as old. I spoke to Yuan, what do you call Yuan Glacken? Gracie Glacken, is it?
Gracie Glacken, yeah.
Remember I recorded chatting to her?
You recorded Gracie Glacken, yeah. Where's that?
It's somewhere here. Don't worry, it's not lost. I have it, and I have a dictaphone for it. That was 2007 or something, anyway.
Or maybe more.
Well, whatever it is, she was alive anyway. So
Yeah.
she was talking. Okay, well, I must try and find that one. It cleaned up well. That software cleaned that up pretty good.
Yeah.
If you heard it beforehand, you wouldn't hear much. In
Yeah.
fact, it cleaned it up so well. You can hear your Morse code behind it. To hear, well, it must have recorded over. There was
That's right. That was my Morse code tape. Yeah. I recorded over it. Yeah.
You can hear it just underneath. I don't know if you heard it, but I could hear it here. Anyway, okay, well that was gas, and so I don't know. That was interesting. But it's recorded now. I've recorded this wee session too, so I'll
Yeah.
we don't have anything to add to the family tree from it, but it was cool. And Michael, thanks for jumping on last minute. That was great.
Not at all, no bother at all, sir.
Yeah, it was great.
But, as I say, my
Interesting. Yeah.
what do you call it? My iPad held out tonight.
It did. Held out well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, you would have heard it a lot better if you had headphones in. Headphones in, you would have probably heard the sound a lot better, Michael.
Yeah. The sound's not great on
No,
on
iPads aren't great.
there,
for that, no.
but I've heard enough of it anyway.
Yeah, it's good. Well, it's recorded now.
Oh.
If we want to hear
Okay.
it again, you can see it. See you then.
Right.
Good night,
Right.
all the best.
Bye bye.
Cheers.
Cheers.